Last week, Fleur went to town on her presentation. However, there was a problem with her scallops.
With your scallops, you didn't wash them, did you?
And her strawberry chili pavlova had an impressive bite.
Sorry, the chili is just starting to kick in still.
This time, she's doing the fish.
Okay, I'm going to do this fish whole because it would be a sin to chop him up. He's lovely and fresh and he should be star of the show, really. Then slowly bake these tomatoes.
You've only got 29 minutes. How are you going to do that?
Well, just watch.
Confidence, I like it.
But how's Fleur going to cook her fish? Watch this.
You're going to fry them in a wok?
Yeah, death with dignity.
Right.
He's going to like that.
I think he might be past it, and a wok isn't the thing to use to keep a fish in one piece. She's getting this right, caramelising the corn over a hot skillet. But Fleur's snapper has almost snapped.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do a bit of work on him because he's looking a bit in need of love.
But love might not be all it needs. How about a vegetable phyllo parcel and asparagus on the side?
I had to say that you've done a very good job, Fleur.
Things are starting to take shape for Fleur. In fact, she's pulled it off.
I love what you've done with the corn. You've caramelised the natural sugars, and I certainly like your concept of the tomatoes. Fleur's used all these fresh garden vegetables, so it's like a summer-style dish. I understand your philosophy a little better.
A philosophy that earned her 6.5 both times, and a ticket to boot camp. Next up, we reveal Stefan's return to fridge.
If you're organised, you're definitely not go that easy in the shit.
Nick Stall's under stress.
Well, I'm stumped.
And Don shows us the secret of his success. Remember Stefan, the German from Wanaka. His salmon terrine entree was a delight. His smoked duck and bok choy on a kumara rushti was fully impressive. And his dessert, a wok-seared balsamic strawberries, again, a taste experience. So we're back at River Run Lodge to see how Stefan handles the next part of the challenge. 30 minutes of our ingredients starting from now.
For a few pickled vegetables, maybe some waffle potatoes, and the snapper, of course. Yep, here we go.
What a kitchen, look outside here.
A quick sharpen of the knife, a slice of the asparagus, and that wrist action on the grated potatoes. Capsicums finely sliced. What's he thinking?
No, I actually don't think at all at the moment. I just try to concentrate to look as good as possible.
10 minutes gone, and Stefan's as cool as a cool person.
I pretend there's no pressure. I just do what I do every day and have fun with it.
And once again, we see balsamic vinegar discolouring the asparagus.
So I use some balsamic.
You know that the balsam was going to kill the asparagus, though.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't change it now.
It's okay, if that's what you want to do, it's your call.
It is. It's my kitchen.
Just I have to eat your food. I hope you do make it through to boot camp, because then you're in my kitchen.
Stefan's also hoping to impress me with his perforated version of potato chips.
Stefan has 12 minutes left now, so he's well within the required time that's been set. I wonder what he's going to come up with now.
But it's Stefan's fridge that best expressed his organised personality.
If you're organised, you definitely not go that easy in the shit.
Anatomically, Stefan's in the right zone.
Detail is definitely important. I have to polish my plates every night, otherwise it just doesn't look like it.
Wilted spinach, the chicken's ready to go, and the vegetables. With a moment to spare, he's plating up. And how does it taste?
The capsicum and carrot's actually quite good. Almost slightly tobacco-y, which is the emulsion, balsamic and the sugar, a touch of the oil. We've got a chef. We're from here.
Who's cleaning the kitchen?
Stefan, when he's in my kitchen at boot camp. Heading to the southern states to Don from Prentice, Mississippi. Last week he did Cajun prawns, had trouble finding his salad that wasn't out of a packet, and his pineapple sauce split. So here's Don's chance to redeem himself. 30 minutes with our ingredients.
5 minutes, right?
Already Don's having trouble deciding what to do. But when he does decide, is it all that inspiring?
I might do some sort of cream chicken phyllo pastry, maybe with some veggies, and we'll just see what it comes out like. I mean,
to get started, Don fiddles with the phyllo, then chops up his chicken and his onions and throws them into a cold pan.
You think your pan's hot enough?
I doubt it.
It is too late now because the pan is not hot enough.
I'm not really interested in sealing the chicken at this point. I want it to cook through nice and slow.
Rather too slow, in fact. He's already used 10 minutes of his time, and there are some basic errors.
You'd normally actually de-stalk those, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well.
Don's a big fan of creamy and buttery sauces, but this time the pan's too hot, and once again his sauce does the splits. But Don's armed with his secret ingredient, out of a packet.
Put the chicken stock in there, we'd be in business on that.
No, we can't have that practice.
Instead of powdered stock, we'll use the fish sauce we've provided.
Coming down to around about 17 minutes, and Don's come up with this dish idea. And we'll just see how it unfolds.
But Don's getting desperate. He makes a last attempt to sneak in some stock.
No!
The filo's out of the oven, and Don's really feeling the heat. What's he going to put inside it?
Hell, it's totally off the cuff. It's probably something I would never ever even consider serving in a restaurant. Horrible.
So it's judgment day for Don.
Oh, God have mercy on me.
But it's not quite as bad as he thinks it
The
is.
chicken's actually quite moist. There's burnt bits on it, and the onions are still quite crunchy. What you've come up with, because I don't think you're going to come up with anything, but you know, from a visual perspective, it actually has quite a bit of appeal. I have to say there were quite a few areas of concern I did have, and that's the actual technical side.
So not as bad as it looked like a 1, but we'll give it a 3. Sorry, Don.